What's going on, folks? Welcome back to Launch Our Channel. So we are finally getting to the lawn renovation / overseeding back here in the back. Since we finished all the overseeding up in the front and we have finally finished this planter back here, we can finally get to this part, which is the most important because it's where we had the most amount of damage because of all the fungus that we had this year. So that's a big project and we want to get that started as soon as possible. Unfortunately, I'm really late to the party. We're already in the beginning of October. We're supposed to get really cool weather this weekend. So I'm hoping that I can get all of this stuff done in time. I got a late start today because I had a long day at work, but we're gonna do the best we can. So today what I'm gonna do is, as you guys can see from back here, we've got a bunch of leaves and the grass is a little bit long. So I'm gonna get the mower out here and I'm gonna mow it down just a little bit shorter. I don't wanna go too low. I don't wanna get to the point where I'm overly scalping because this is fescue. If it was Bermuda, I wouldn't care, but fescue, we don't wanna kill it. Over in this back corner here, that stuff is just a mess. So I'm not too terribly worried about it. But back here, I want to get it a little bit shorter and I want to collect all of these leaves. And then once we're done with that, I've got a new dethatcher that I'm going to show you. And then we're going to dethatch this whole area and then recollect it. I'm running out of daylight, but I'm going to do the best I can. But, you know, get it done as fast as possible. And then tomorrow I've got more compost coming in. When I get the compost, then I'll use that to do a lot of the overseeding. And hopefully we can finish the whole thing tomorrow. But today we need to do this first part so that we can be ready for tomorrow. So let's get to it. All right, well, we finished up and looks a lot better, but we've got a lot of work to do and it's starting to get dark. I bought this through Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for Greenworks Dethatcher. So back here, we've got a lot of Bermuda, and so I cut that pretty short, and then we've got all this fescue here. But you can see all the dead grass that needs to come up along this hillside. And then back over here behind the GoPro, I'm not sure what it's going to do there because it's kind of matted down from all the work we did on this wall. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll work real well. The only thing I don't love about this thing, and it's just the cost is like double to get battery operated. It is corded, so I will have to plug this in. But hey, it's better than nothing. And I'm only planning on using this like once a year, so a little bit of inconvenience will be fine. So let's get it going.
Energy's here, you're not ready for the wham. Energy's raw, I've never been glam. Energy's sure like bars will land, like a missile straight to the plan. Energy's more than everything, man. Energy's mad, don't mess with the ram. Certain things in life gotta overstand. That's disappointing, don't do this, man. With your energy, yeah, can't do this, man. Energy's here like a sizzling pan. 4 meetings already is urgent, fam. If the energy's right, we can do this, man. If the energy's right, we can do this, man. Flows too fast, too constellation and stars, too laughs, too hearts. Out of this world is straight off the Mars. Said two bars, flows too fast, too constellation and stars.
That little Dethatcher does a great job. Kind of tore up the grass a little bit, which is nice, and the dirt even better. And as you can see all the way back here, we've got lots and lots of loose grass back here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my mower out, and with a bag, I'm going to bag up as much of this as I can. It's getting dark, so the GoPro may not pick up very much of this, but we will see what we can do, try and clean all this up. And so tomorrow we can get the seeding done. So let's get to that.
energy's right and we can do this, man. The energy's right and we can do this, fam. The energy's right and we can do this, man. The energy's right and we can do this.
All right, folks, so we finished up late last night, so this shows all of what we did. Again, it's a little bit on the soft and muddy side, but all the dethatching got rid of a lot of this dead grass, and you can see how bare it is right there. So with all the dead grass gone, that's where we are at. So what we're gonna do today is we need to get this seeded because it is gonna rain tomorrow. I need to get all this stuff done. I've got 2 yards of compost that I'm gonna use my Landsy to spread out throughout the whole backyard. Let's get all this seed down, and then we can put compost over it, get some fertilizer, and get it watered in, and then we should be in good shape. Let me show you the seed that we're using for the back. It's a very familiar seed that you guys have seen before, but let me show you real quick. So the first one we're going to use is the RTF turf type tall fescue from Barenbrug, but I'm also going to put down some of the RPR, which is the perennial ryegrass. That will germinate super quickly, and then we should be able to at least get some germination in place. And then the turf type will be probably about, I don't know, maybe a week behind the RPR. I'm hoping the RPR germinates in about 5 days, but like I said, it's supposed to get cool in about 3 days, so I'm not sure how that's going to affect germination. So like I said, I am way behind on my fall overseeding, so we're just going to do the best we can. Let's get this stuff down because I've got a lot of work to do and it has to be done tonight. Finished all of the fescue. Now let's get down the RPR. Just gonna get as much of it as I can down, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we got 2 yards of compost here, and we are going to use the Landsy right here. As you can see, we got really good coverage on both the fescue and the perennial ryegrass. We're gonna concentrate on the back for today, and then I'll probably put some up on the front another day, but gotta get this thing done today so that we can get some water and some fertilizer on it. All right, I have finished putting down compost pretty much everywhere. Obviously it looks thicker here because it's so barren, but even back here where the grass is a little bit better shape, it looks pretty good. Good coverage everywhere. I think now what I'm gonna do is give me some fertilizer back here, and let's get that going, and then we can call it done back here. Got compost, got seed, got 2 different kinds of seed, and hopefully this is all that we need. So let's get that in place now. All right, folks, we're doing the same thing that we did in the front. We're gonna use the 16-20-1-2 GreenePOP as our starter fertilizer. It's not exactly a starter fertilizer, but that's what I'm gonna use. And we are going to put in 15 ounces per 1,000, and then we're gonna fill it up. So I'm gonna do 2 of these to cover the entire backyard. That may be too much. Nope, that's perfect. I think I have enough here to do two applications, and then just gonna spray that on, and we will be all done. The other thing I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna go ahead and put on 8 ounces. So I'm gonna have to hustle a little bit. 8 ounces per gallon of water. I have to hustle just a bit, but I think that's the only way for me to guarantee that I'm gonna not get this thing clogged up. All right, folks, that's pretty much it. We put down quite a bit of compost, and I did put down the fertilizer, so we're all set. I'm not gonna end the video right here, even though I'm gonna sign off here, but I will try and come back in about a week or so. Hopefully we've got some germination. Like I said, we've got, today's Wednesday. Saturday and Sunday is supposed to be a little bit cooler, so I'm not sure what that's gonna do to germination if it hasn't already started. But I'm hoping I'm not too late, but anything's possible. But as you can see, we've got lots of coverage back there, plenty of seed, lots of compost, fertilizer. We've done everything we need to. I just think we started a little too late. But hopefully it's not too terribly late and we'll get something. But stay tuned. We'll show you some results here in a little bit. But for now, if you like this video, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to subscribe if I've earned your subscription. And if you want to be notified of future videos, don't forget to hit that bell. And we'll see you on the next one. Have a great week, everybody. All right, folks, well, it's been 3 weeks, and as you can see, we've got quite a bit of good coverage. When you look above, you can see it's a little thin in spots, but overall, I think it looks pretty good. Got lots and lots of leaves. I just mowed this morning, but even with the mow and picking up the leaves, I've already got a lot more. So it's that time of year, we're gonna get a lot more leaves, but overall, everything looks pretty good. The hill right here always gets a little dry, so it tends to not grow as well. But when you look back up here where we had most of the damage, I'd say that we are in really, really good shape. I've had good germination. I can't really tell yet what's fescue and what is perennial ryegrass, but progress is really, really good. And then when we look back here behind the truck, I actually put quite a bit of seed here, probably too much, to be honest with you. I just basically put down what I had left. And it becomes, I think it's gonna be a little crowded, but that's all right. And then, of course, I get squirrels that love to dig holes. And between the leaves and the squirrels, we just keep taking care of this for the next 3 weeks. We're gonna be doing a lot of pushing leaves and trying to get things cleaned up here, but I'm pretty happy with the progress. So that's pretty much it. I guess we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. See ya.